My full name is Catherine, Katharine. My parents named me after Katharine Hepburn because they thought I would be graceful and wonderful. And my friends are laughing because I am none of, well, I can be wonderful, but graceful, absolutely not. I have so many stories about that I can just tell you and it would ruin your night. But I come by it naturally. And I would like to tell you the story of my entire family being someone's biggest fan and how we all have kind of gone down a path of me not being graceful in these moments. I have previously told a Story Slam story, and I will be at another thing later next month, telling stories about my journey with Parkinson's disease and the Michael J. Fox Foundation. My father has Parkinson's. He was diagnosed 13 years ago. He spent the first couple of years being really negative about it, ignoring that it was really a problem, and then something changed in him and he decided to become active. So in his desire to become really active with finding a cure, he became a mentor for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. He went up to New York where he sat at a table. He thought he was close to Michael J. Fox, but he wasn't close enough because he hadn't met him yet. And he had to meet that guy who was the inspiration for a cure and the future for him. So in true Harmon fashion, Michael came down to Tampa, Florida for a golf tournament. And one of the co-founders of the foundation, Debbie Brooks, had said to my dad, like, you will get to meet Michael, it will be fine, just be normal. My dad jumped over a security line and chased a golf cart, and then like security came at him, and there's a photo that we all have framed in our homes of him being restrained as he tries to meet Michael J. Fox for the first time. I've never been more proud and embarrassed in my entire life. My mother was a lot more graceful, so maybe she's the one that had that in her. She kind of smiled and was kind of in the background because my father likes to take the center stage like I do. And I think that everyone was also like, oh, poor Cecily, she's with that guy that jumped security and tried to meet Michael J. Fox. And then I spent the next couple of years, we've been raising money for the foundation for over 9 years, just trying to be involved. I live here in New York, they live in Florida. It was a kind of way for me to be involved in things in New Jersey, New York, so I felt like I was part of the journey that they were going on so far away from me. But those instances kept lending me a little bit closer to Michael, where Dad would go up to a marathon and I would go with him because I was only a couple hours away and I was in the room. And there were a couple times where he saw me and he smiled in a picture, but he didn't know who I was until he probably saw my dad and realized he should run or call security. But I became very interested in making sure that my sister got that moment. I have a twin sister, she lives in Florida. Making sure that she had that time to really meet someone who she, I think more than my mother and I, truly view him as a hero. I do think he's great, but she just, really it was important for her to meet him. So I had dedicated a chunk of time to making sure that she could meet him. So a couple years ago, we were at the MVP dinner for the Michael J. Fox Foundation, and we go to sit at our table, and we all have our little name places around the table, and we walk up, and I'm kind of just being a jerk because it's kind of my MO, and my dad's like, Kate. I come over and I look down, and the name tag next to him says Michael J. Fox. So the person sitting next to him is going to be Michael J. Fox. So I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, how many curse words can I even say in this, like, telling of this story? So I go over to my sister and I say, I just want you to know, all those times you bitched, all those times you moaned, shut up, you got us here today at this table. And she says, what? And then she looks up and he comes over and he looks at her right in the eye and he says, hi, Emily. I'm so glad I had a chance to meet you. I thought she was going to die right then and there. And for the record, the only thing I said to him later was, I really like chocolate, I like the dessert. And that's like all I said, and then was horribly mortified about it later. But to bring this full circle, which is funny because we've been making full circle jokes tonight, Matthew, my boyfriend, who a lot of you know and know why this story is going to be hilarious, he came with us to an event a couple years ago, and it was his chance, and I was like, tonight you're going to meet Michael J. Fox. And I want you to realize this is really important. Like, we're really super fans. We're kind of obviously like nerdy about it, and it's cool. Like, just be cool, but you're going to meet Michael J. Fox. We're going to take this picture, all right? So the time happens, and I'm like, it's about to happen. He's going to meet me. He's going to see what I mean. He's going to see how excited my family gets about Michael J. Fox. And I turn around, and he's not even looking at me. And I'm like, we're about to get a picture with Michael J. Fox. And he looks at me and goes, this prosciutto is so good, I can't get this anywhere else. I'll meet Michael again. And when you look at that photo, which I just put on his fundraising page because he's an idiot and he's running a half marathon for my dad, it's that photo of him looking the other way with Michael J. Fox. Thank you.